When's Endgame out again? So Hellboy is a new Hellboy film. David Harbour plays Hellboy, and Hellboy's got to save the world from demons and stuff. That's it. That's the plot. I never saw the original Hellboys with Ron Perlman. I never read the comic books. I just went into this film hoping for a fun romp, and I didn't get it because this film's not very good. Good things first. David Harbour tries his best. He doesn't give a bad performance in the film. I kind of like the idea behind the Hellboy character. He's the demon who's just really snarky and really just sarcastic a lot of the time. And David Harbour is good at being a sarcastic douche like that in kind of a badass kind of anti-hero kind of way, and I thought he did a fine job in the film. Again, I don't know if it's a good Hellboy in terms of the source material and bringing the character to life exactly how he was on the page, but I just thought it was the best part of this film. He was the most watchable part of the film, at least. And the action scenes, even though it was just CGI and visual noise thrown on the screen, I can't say they were boring. I mean, those are the parts where I kind of perked up and I just wasn't bored by it, so there is that, I guess. But getting right into it, this film is as generic as it gets. It's bog standard, generic good guys versus bad guys. Hellboy's the good guy, Mila Jovovich is the bad guy, the villain. She's a witch who's unleashing demons on the world. She wants to destroy the world because that's what bad guys do, that's what evil demon people do. And now I wasn't expecting Hellboy to be a deep film or anything like that. I just wanted a fun time. But it was just boring. You've seen it all before, and it just doesn't go beyond standard good guys versus bad guys, and it's all over the place. You know, they're going here, they're going there, they talk to this person, they talk to that person. It's generic characters going to generic locations to fight generic people in generic circumstances. Take a shot every time I say the word generic in this video, by the way, you'll be trashed. And the film just feels really rushed as well. Characters will be introduced in a scene, there will be a quick dialogue exchange, then an action scene will unfold out of nowhere, then they have to move to the next place really quickly, and the characters are along for the ride, and you don't get to know any of the characters, and you just don't grow to care for any of the characters either. You have the female lead character who's kind of a psychic who can read the thoughts of the dead. You have the douchebag guy who's working for an agency accompanying Hellboy, and he doesn't like Hellboy at the start, but by the end you know he's going to grow to like him. Ian McShane plays another exposition character who just leans against a doorway speaking exposition to the characters. He needs to play more roles than that because he's really better than that. Mila Jovovich is an abomination of a villain. She's every bit as cliche and generic as you thought she would be when you saw the trailer. There's this one character, I can't remember the character's name, I just call him Mr. Piggy because he's just a Pigman, and he works for Mila Jovovich. He's trying to help her with an evil plan, and he has kind of a, I couldn't tell if it was a Scouse accent, it was most definitely a British Northern accent, and just to hear that voice coming out of a Pigman was kind of cringy but also kind of hilarious in a bad way. Like, he's beating the piss out of Hellboy, he's like, come on you red twat, come on! Yeah, it just didn't really work very well. The film goes for humour quite a few times, you know, Hellboy's doing quips and it's just trying to be funny amongst the dark stuff, and I have no problem with that. I have no problem with this film trying to be an irreverent film. It doesn't really take itself too seriously. It does try to be a fun film of sorts, so I appreciate the effort. It's just the execution was just bog standard good guys versus bad guys, generic cliche stuff like I just said about 1,000 times in the last few minutes. It could have been really fun, but it was just a loud, grim CGI shit show that I just did not enjoy at all. I actually was checking my phone quite a few times. I literally just like, how long's left? Oh, there's half an hour left. Oh god. I'm giving Hellboy a 2 out of 5. So have you guys seen this film? What did you think about it? And have you seen the Ron Perlman Hellboys? Should I watch them? Should I not? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know down there. And if you want to know my thoughts on some other stuff, click on one of these in a second, and I'll see you all next time.